Kind of cute though. So hi, my name is Sophia, and I'm a painter, illustrator, and now entrepreneur, which is a little scary to say, but I'm excited to start this journey this year. In this video, I like to share some specific strategies and mindsets to help me overcome, perfectionism and my thoughts during the process of making this commission painting that you're seeing right now. I'd like to acknowledge first that this is actually the first commission of the year, so yay! I started this video with the thought process of acknowledging my perfectionism. So I think people can understand this, especially artists can understand my perspective on this and how perfectionism kind of bleeds into all of us, unless I'm projecting a little bit, because it definitely creeps its way into my mind while I'm, making art or wanting to prepare for different projects. Perfectionism is a feeling that tends to limit my ability to move forward in a lot of projects. And I feel incapable of finishing projects, especially if it's an unknown medium that I want to really try. So for instance, like creating this video, it was really difficult for me to persevere through. And my internal thoughts kept going in and saying, it'll be too difficult to edit this, or, there's an invisible deadline that I'm running out of time to make, so I should just give up and never make the video at all. And it's a feeling that casts doubt in my mind about the ability to not just make good art, I have to create the perfect artwork. And after 2 years of working in retail, I didn't make much artwork at all. I didn't create in my sketchbook, I didn't create too many illustrations or create many stories. I distracted myself with my retail work and its dramas. And after 2 years out of college in retail and 3 different jobs in that time, I am striving for this year to be a little different. I was denying myself my dreams of being a full-time artist because I was afraid of failure, and my perfectionism was just constantly gnawing at my brain. My mind was just so loud with this belief, but I know that's not beneficial to me anymore, and I like to change. So after some months of saving money from my 9 to 5 and consulting with my partner, I quit my 9 to 5. I am now focusing on making art and just the self-discovery around that. Actually, let's pause for a minute. I made the mistake at first of putting a lot of pressure on myself when I initially quit. I thought I had to be great immediately. And, again, I was going back to this pressure and perfectionism like I always do. And I thought I had to be successful immediately. Looking back, I realized that I was comparing myself to pre-established artists within my age bracket. It was then I realized that I was comparing myself to people who've been working on their practices for many years at this point. Within the first month of me being unemployed, I had put so much pressure on myself to achieve something, to finish projects, to release them, have a lot of views and likes, and I really needed to rest, and I really needed for my mind to be quiet, and that's when that reality hit me. I'm just like, I need to stop. I need to stop going on, this rat race in my brain of trying to achieve and trying to, I guess, create perfect content and perfect illustrations for other people's validations. So, and I needed some quiet to process my new reality and the new opportunities in front of me. It was honestly one of the best things I could have done. I'm still working on it. Sometimes I could still fall back into that old habit, but it's good for me to be quiet at times, to just process like my life and what I want out of my art, and not just for my art projects and my art practice in general. This is good for my mental health. I want to acknowledge too that I'm in a privileged position. I was able to quit my very stable 9 to 5 and downsize my expenses and income. I'm extremely grateful to have my partner of 5 years to be able to support me emotionally and financially during this time of self discovery. I understand that not many people have those opportunities, so I want to clarify that you should not quit your job on a whim. Only do so if you have a strong support system and you have enough savings, especially in such frigid economic times. With that being said, I think it's important for me, and if this applies to you, to prioritize moments of silence throughout your day. If you prefer in the mornings, before work, or late at night before you go to sleep, whatever works best for you.
I also want to include that there's nothing wrong with looking up to people and looking at them as reference for when you start your own project and aspirations. I think that's perfectly natural and is normal for you to do. It's just the moment that you start to compare yourself, we got to take a step back. And this is a reminder for me too. Like, the moment that I find myself admiring someone's art and then that thought pops into my brain, it's just like, well, you can do it that way. And I'm like, wait a minute. Not from the start, It's just like I have to find my own voice in this process and in this journey. It's okay if I stumble, but as long as I'm having fun, then it's only up from here. That's essentially what I'm saying. It's only going to get good as I keep going and keep experimenting and just having fun.
It's a part of my mental health to reflect on what I am most grateful for and think about what is most important instead of just rushing to a goal without any purpose. This practice helps me be more experimental and fun in my creative process. Sometimes I forget that I'm allowed to have fun while making art again. So I want my creations to have meaning and to be an impact on people as much as it positively impacts me to create it. There's no better way to start the year than with a commission. I was commissioned by my partner's mom. I'll call her Miss M for the sake of the video. Already, I wanted to put myself out there this year online and start building my art practice to make some income. So I was very grateful and honored that Miss M asked me to create a painting for her and her partner's anniversary gift. They've been together for a year, and Miss M thought it'd be really cute for me to paint them sitting along the rocks with green, with the ocean and sun illuminating behind them, which is so cute, by the way. After some back and forth of sending her sketches based on her reference photo, I started this painting. My main goal in the beginning is to create an outline of the sketch, so loosely blocking colors on the canvas. And this painting was really therapeutic and mentally stimulating. As I was painting, I watched a bunch of video essays and I was just in a zone. I was locked in. And I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but creating an artwork for me feels like a puzzle needing to be solved between finding the right temperatures of the colors up to place on the person's skin, or mistakenly adding titanium white to my vibrant color and being sad when it's gray now. If you know, you know. Anyway, I'm going to conclude part 1 of this painting commission video to say this. Perfectionism is not useful to my life and my aspirations. This year will be different because in moments of doubt, I will remind myself to quiet my mind and to appreciate what I do have and be excited for the new experience to come.
Hi! I recorded that video about a week or so ago and I have some exciting new updates. I'm excited to share that I've officially activated my Etsy page with my commissions open, so yay.
I would like to continue creating happy memories for people. This is a perfect opportunity for anyone looking to gift a painting to a friend, a loved one, or even a gift to themselves. I send updates on my painting process, so you're just as involved with the creation of your memory as much as I am. And even better, I'm currently running a 25% sale on my commissions and anything else I produce in my store for the month of February. So if you're interested or if you know anyone who deserves a loving reminder, please click the Etsy link below. I have also started a Patreon for anyone who is interested in watching a full-length video of my painting process and to continue to support my art journey. You know, you can start supporting at $1 a month, or to receive any digital benefits, it starts at $3. Patreon members will also receive a 15% coupon code for anything in my store, including original paintings. Anyway, I'm very happy to share these messages with you all, and I look forward to speaking with you all again soon. Okay, bye!